wanted to do a little video update because I have not been on YouTube in what feels like ages, and I have been having really a wonderful time. And finally, after what felt like 2 months of real challenge and real just wobbliness and releasing and letting go of all of these timelines, letting go of so much that I had built energetically, architecturally, letting go, dismantling all of that, and really what that was leading me to was this really deep stripping back of so many just old layers that were just ready just to siphon off. I don't think that's the right word, but just pull off those layers and just shift them out, because they we're reflecting back that energy of the snake, and that's what this 2025 year has been. And they were reflecting back the shedding of the skin, the archetypal skin. So yeah, just in pretty much since I got to Bali, things have softened for me, but also intensified in other ways. But in terms of my own process not being as, Mexico was just like, are you for real? Like, why am I just crying all the time? And that sort of energy. And then as soon as I got to Bali, I felt this lease of life. And it's interesting because I have heard people talk about Bali belly, where they get a bit of a runny tummy when they come here. And my hypothesis for that is that there's something incredibly cleansing about the energy here. Like, as literally the day I got here, I was like, I need to do a parasite cleanse. Like, I need to do it. And I think that probably why people get that so much when they come here is because their bodies are telling them to cleanse, basically. That's my theory anyway. And I today have just been experiencing a bit of emotional release, because I'm so happy and I'm so amazed at what taking these quantum leaps has led me to. And it feels like a lot of what I've shifted into in these last 4 weeks has been things I've been working towards for years, and just that real stepping in so deeply to not giving a fuck what other people think of me. And it feels like I needed to just move through like the 28 days of light language, just all of that. Everything to do with that has been just releasing all of these layers to get to this point now, and running this Seishim container, doing my Seishim masters, and it feels really good. And I went to this restaurant tonight, and it's funny because I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. I'm moving to a different hotel tomorrow, and just moving into a new energy. I'm just feeling a little bit like I need a fresh environment. And so I asked the universe, I was like, right, take me to a restaurant where it's gonna be really expansive, it's gonna be really healthy, and I'm gonna have fun. And so I just started following my feet, and then I found this restaurant. I was like, oh, that's the one. So I went in, and I was just sitting there, and I just felt all of this emotion just for little Courtney. And if she could see me now and see us now, and it was just really powerful. And then I went for another walk, and that's what I've been doing here, is so much grid work. Like, I've literally been walking on average between sort of 5 to 7 miles, sometimes 10 miles a day, just walking the ley lines. And it sounds intense, but it's actually been really fun. And so I've just been having just so much magic here. And basically I was walking after my dinner, and I just had this memory come back to me of, many of you know, if you've been with me for a while, my sort of journey and my story of being in prostitution when I was a teenager. And I basically had this memory come back of me. There was like a little smoking hut in one of the places I used to work in outside. There was this little smoking hut where all the girls would go, and you were only allowed out one at a time to smoke cigarettes. And I was a heavy smoker from the age of about 13, and so I'm in there having a cigarette, and I was on the phone to my friend, which is usually what I did. I would usually phone my friends when I was staying in the hut, and I came out and I came into the reception, and one of the women who ran the place, she sort of pulled me aside and she was like, look, I hear you out there on the phone to your friends and you sound like a philosopher. So what's going on? Why are you here? And basically kind of planting that seed that maybe I wasn't in the right place. And that was just one of those moments, one of those stories that has stuck with me since I was young, since she said those words to me, because always in the back of my mind there was something telling me, literally from when I was a very, very young child, that I was meant for more than what I was experiencing, all the challenges, all of the tribulations, all of the difficulties, that I was meant for more. And I truly believe that that is true for every single person on this planet. We are all capable of the most phenomenal miracles. We are all such incredible, magical beings, and what a gift it is to be on earth at this time. So that's my little update. Sending you so much love. Goodbye.